Maine's lakes are some of our most treasured natural resources, but keeping them clean and healthy takes effort from everyone. In this video, we'll explore the LakeSmart program, a volunteer-driven initiative that helps property owners to protect water quality right from their own backyards. Join us as we meet the people behind the program and hear from a homeowner who's taken the LakeSmart journey.
LakeSmart is a voluntary program whereby an evaluator such as BJ or myself will come to your property and go through a process of reviewing the property and looking for either runoff erosion or undercut erosion, and we will make recommendations to the homeowner on how to improve their property to create a LakeSmart property. It's voluntary and the results are shared with the homeowner. They're shared with Lake Association only, which is a public organization designed to promote water quality. And that's ultimately what we're after with LakeSmart, is making sure homeowners have the ability to learn how to make their properties more LakeSmart. So really what we're after is looking for signs of runoff, and runoff is bad because the water that runs across your property before it makes its way into the lake picks up nutrients, and those nutrients are basically phosphorus. And the phosphorus is not needed in the lake, it's loading the lake if it runs in, and it promotes the growth of algae. And we have a very a delicate balance between the nutrients that are in the lake and what the lake needs naturally and those that run off from your property.
We start at the homeowner's driveway and the parking areas, and we're looking for runoff that could be possibly there on the left or the right side of that driveway. And so we go to the second area, which is the outdoor structures, and that includes the house, any other outdoor structures that happen to be on the property. That includes your septic tank area, to make sure that that field is clear of woody vegetation and that it's regularly pumped. And as we go into the third area, which is the outdoor living areas like you're in right now, so we want to make sure those areas are covered as well so that we have no pest waste. The boats are parked in a primary spot so they're not providing any kind of erosion or adding to it, and that there's minimal lawn. And so that you see this on this property where everything's planted and there's a fabulous buffer. The last areas are the shoreline and the buffer, and those are probably the most important areas. So being on site, there's normally two of us who are evaluating at a time, and if the property owners are available and they want to be on the property, and most do when you do this evaluation, but it's not required, we immediately go over what we found and where the issues may be, and then we're going to discuss them a little bit later if they'd like. And then we talk about, most importantly, best management practices that they might want to consider.
What does it take to start a LakeSmart program?
So it takes a volunteer and someone who cares about the lake. And in our situation with Little Sebago Lake Association or the lake, that person was Kevin Ronan. And Kevin reached out to our president at that point in time, Pam Wilkinson, and expressed his desire in how he could, support the lake, what capacity. And she was familiar with LakeSmart, as all lake associations are. And having that familiarity, she recommended to Kevin that he become our coordinator, which he did. And that's how we've developed our LakeSmart program. It's easy to reach out to either one of us, either directly or to reach out through the Little Sebago Lake Association website.
Now that we've heard from the evaluators about what the LakeSmart program is and how it works, let's hear from a homeowner who's experienced the process firsthand.
I have been following the progress of LakeSmart over the past few years. I've been involved on the board of directors for Little Sebago Lake Association for quite a while, and my wife and I have lived here for almost 35 years, so we're very passionate about Little Sebago. We're very passionate about the quality of the water in our lake and the opportunity to better understand what's needed to keep the lake healthy has been very important to us. So when I learned about this program, it seemed like a great opportunity to get involved and to try to promote water quality improvement throughout the watershed. I guess the advice I would give is to try to do it. Don't be too frustrated if your property doesn't fully pass on the first go-round, but look at it as a learning opportunity. Take advantage of the expertise that the evaluators have, use the information that they provide, and look for ways to make incremental changes rather than trying to fix your whole property all at once.
The Resiliency Committee is currently working on a watershed management plan for the town of Gray. To learn more about our work or get involved, visit our webpage and be sure to tune in to our other videos in the Protecting Gray's Watershed series.